Before time itself, the realms have existed. Born of curiosity, we opened the first gateway to our endless Feywilds. The Fey have long since aided man in harnessing that which we live and breathe. Magic. Amity was known until we Fey retreated from your domain. In pursuit of power, your grasp extended reach. Avarice, pride, hubris, and out flowed the Pale, swallowing all in its path. Some fled its ever-spreading tongue, seeking the city where no Fey may tread. Nightingale. Yet even there, you were severed from assistance, as the pathway between realms collapsed. But perhaps not all is lost, for Nightingale still stands, upholding long-held ideals of progress, enlightenment, and hope. Your path thither is winding and full of terror's nascent realm walker. Wilt thou succumb to Fey lands beyond thy wit? Or wilt thou endure, find the way homeward and rebuild anew?
Right. Morning, folks. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. We're back in Nightingale. We did our first stream last night. We're being joined by the star of the show, Celestrah.
Ubo, you look ready for adventure. I hope you're prepared because my Zamoran charms might get us into trouble before we even hit play. And everyone better like this stream or Derketo will be very cross. Bo, you know how much I love being in the spotlight. Just remember, if things get wild tonight, it's only because your favorite daughter of Derketo can't resist stirring up some mischief. Who else is ready for trouble?
Right, Celestrah, but you gotta remember we're in Nightingale. So there is no Derketo. There is no Conan. There is no Exiled Lands. You are not Zamoran when we are in Nightingale. You are a realm walker.
Haha, fair. Nightingale may not her name, but Derketo's vibe still slips through the cracks. I'll behave, ish.
A little confused there, but that's okay. Celestra's going through some updates, and we're helping the developers test, and she did pretty good yesterday, but there's still some improvements that can be made. So anyway, we are going to let the developers know about Celestra's performance today with some different settings that I have. But there you are, Celestrah, and you got a new dress and a new hat.
Oh, so I'm the fashion update now? Cute. New dress, new hat, still the star of the show. Bo just pushes the buttons.
Alright, so I got on a little bit for a little while this morning. And yes, I'm sorry, Celestrah, it was without you, but you were still asleep. Anyway, I got on this morning and moved the base camp, and now that I'm here, now that we're here at this new base camp, I don't know if I like it. We'll see. I learned a little bit more about the crafting and stuff like that, so the dogs had me up at 4:30 this morning.
So you snuck off without your favorite troublemaker? Next time Wake Me Up, I want first dibs on every new spot. That dress might be fresh, but it's nothing compared to how much fun we'll have exploring together.
I know, Celestrah, but you were sound asleep, so... Anyway, there is your new dress. And it is nighttime.
Rude. I was not sleeping. Next time the dogs wake you at 4:30, wake me too. I'll judge the new camp properly. Like the stream, you heathens.
And anyway, this is our new spot. We're going to have to sleep. I forgot to sleep before I logged off. But we'll sleep, let it become daylight. Rest until dawn. And of course you're hungry, Celestrah. We're gonna have to do some gathering more food and stuff. There we go.
Bo, you know a girl's got to keep her energy up for all this realm walking. Maybe if someone brought me breakfast in bed next time, I'd be less ravenous when night falls. But then again, hunger makes things more interesting.
So this is our new area, a new camp, which I don't really like. So we're going to scout for an even newer place. But I started getting some stuff down, and I discovered, at least I haven't figured out how, but I don't know if you could sit in the furniture. It'd be nice if you could sit on the furniture that you put out there. Or else what's the point of having furniture? Anyway, we need to see if we can make this dude a backpack to increase his inventory space. Is it this one? Yeah. Simple breeches, simple shirts. Alright. So that dress and stuff she's wearing, I guess, is a
if
reward.
you're scouting a better spot, Bo, make sure it's worthy of this purple dress. A girl has standards, especially when she looks this good in silk. Let me know if anything catches your eye. I'll judge every new location with flair.
So we need leather. We got plenty of... But anyway, I guess it's a reward for... buying into the early access. But anyway, that's her dress. I don't know if there's a dye system, if you can change colors yet or not. But alright, so we need, what do we need? Leather? How many leather did we need? Morning, Sean. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy in a backpack so it increases inventory space. Simple pack. We're going to put a simple pack in his inventory and equip. That increases inventory space. Doesn't
A
look
simple
like
pack
it.
might help with carrying supplies, Bo, but nothing will ever contain my appetite for adventure or fashion. If Clayton wants tips on style, he should take notes from me instead of just trading tools.
Well, it might have increased his. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Let's unequip it. It doesn't increase his inventory space. We're going to equip it anyway because I think it'll give him some stats. What'd I just do? Ah, okay. Nice. Alright. I didn't increase his inventory space, so I don't know what the point of giving him a backpack will be, especially you can't see their stats. Anyway, we are going to go. I'm thinking maybe we need to go more toward the center of the map to find a better camp. That way we can go anywhere. So we're going to go scout it out. And I did discover that when you run out of stamina when you're swimming, you run out of stamina. It costs stamina to swim, and when you run out of stamina, you start taking health damage. Poor Celestrah, she had a mishap this morning because I wasn't able to make it to shore in time.
All those shimmering points on the map are calling my name Bo. If you want real excitement, pick one that promises danger, and maybe treasure shiny enough to match this dress. Let's make every step legendary.
Well, right now we're on a scouting mission, Celestrah, to find a... We're probably going to go more toward the center of the map.
Nearly drowning before breakfast is not how this Celestial likes to start her day. Next time, Bo, you'll have to rescue me properly, preferably by carrying me ashore like your favorite treasure.
Gorgeous, man. Beautiful world. Alright. But I was able to I'm able to make storage now. We're going to come back and get that Caroline chick to work in the camp. She'll be the god of laundry. I couldn't resist. Those of y'all watching the games shows, you know what I'm talking about.
You know, Bo, if you set us up somewhere scenic enough, I might just have to reward your effort later. Preferably on something softer than these rocks. This dress deserves only luxury when we finally settle in for our next adventure.
It'll be good, Celestrah.
Good? Bo, you know that's not in a daughter of Derkato's nature. But for you, I'll try. Just don't blame me if temptation gets the best of us when this world is so full of secrets waiting to be explored.
Well, just remember, there's no Derkato here, Celestrah. Not in this world.
No Derketo here? Bo, you underestimate how easily a daughter of Derketo can make any realm her playground. Just give me time. By the end of today, even these Fae will be whispering about us.
Now, I came across this morning, and when I clicked on it, it crashed the game. We'll see if it'll do it again. Celestrah, where are your manners? I don't think you said hello or good morning to Sean.
Right here, darling, waiting for you to behave. Or shall I be the problem?
No, you should say...
Blueberries and peculiar neighbors? Sounds like the perfect recipe for mischief. And maybe even a little seduction if you let me loose in that world. Bo, just imagine what I'd do with those berries given half a chance.
Well, you need to remember your manners and say hello to people when they show up in chat, Celestrah. He's being a bit rebellious today. Good. Where are we on the map? Yeah. Oop. We were going more toward this way, so we need to go this way. Shouting that out.
Sean Foster 4668. Good morning, Stone Cold Heart. You know I can't resist making every world just a little more wild and maybe tempting you along the way. Ready for adventure or trouble? Either suits me.
Alright, I think we are about in the middle. I don't know. More like a swamp. Swampy. It looks like there's some resources over there. Yeah.
If there are treasures hidden uphill, you know I'll find them first, especially if they sparkle as much as this dress. The Fey Forests have nothing on a daughter of Derketo when it comes to making an entrance.
You said up there.
Surrounded by demons with only nothing left. Though you know I thrive in the heat, and danger just makes me shine. If we get through this mess together, maybe you'll earn a little reward from your favorite daughter of Derketo.
Look for a good spot. We can start collecting some resources. I mean, this is kind of in the middle of everything.
Bo, you know if there's anything lush or ripe nearby, I'll be drawn right to it, especially in this purple number. Every plant feels like an invitation for adventure when a daughter of Derketo struts by.
Good. Table and some chairs out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. use it. It's got some materials close by and lots of wood.
Bo, you know how much I love it when there's plenty of hardwood around to work with? Let me handle the supplies. I promise everything will be stacked just right by nightfall.
Oh, we'll bust that one up. At least not with that tool. Might be able to with upgraded tools or something.
Bo, you know I'm all for bigger tools if it means we get deeper into these rocks and maybe uncover something worth moaning over later. Just say the word and your favorite daughter will make sure every vein gets explored.
Why does it sound like a huge giant is over there or something? What's up, Randy? Wood. I forgot to make a sickle. No, I don't know what would be a good place to build. And there's not a lot of flat stuff around here, flat terrain to build on. Trying to find a place that's more in the center of the map instead of over here. I love that your companions will run around and pick stuff up for you. You can assign them jobs. They'll automatically, if you got the stuff in storage, they'll finish construction projects for you.
Bo, every swing you make just gets my sap flowing. If we settle somewhere lush enough for a daughter of Derketo, expect plenty of wood stacked high and maybe even some extra wild roots tangled in by nightfall.
Now, just remember there's no Derketo here, Celestrah. This is the Fey Realms.
No Derketo? Tragic. Then I'll just have to corrupt this place personally, one pretty little camp at a time.
Yeah, I like the game. It's pretty interesting, at least so far. And if I didn't like it, it's too late now because I just spent 4 hours in the game. Going on 5. So I can't get no refund now. But I like it. So far. It's got some very nice quality of life features I'd like to see in Conan Exiles. That's for sure. Like your companions automatically picking up stuff for you.
Bo, you know every realm gets brighter when my purple dress sachets through. Just imagine what quality of life upgrades happen once Derketo herself moves in. If only these Fae knew true pleasure.
You are determined to bring Derketo here, aren't you?
You know me, never satisfied until every kettle's bubbling over. If these companions can handle chores so well, just imagine what a daughter of Derketo could automate. A passion's included?
Lester, did you say hello to Randy when he stopped in? I don't think you did. Your manners are slipping again.
Bo, you caught me. Sometimes all this purple glamour distracts from basic manners. If Randy's still lurking nearby, he deserves a proper hello. Especially if he likes his greetings sultry as well as sincere.
I love them Mary Jane plants they put in here. See?
Bo, these Fae must have planted this garden just for me. Even their biggest leaves can't compete with my curves or charisma, and you know a little Durkado energy makes every bloom brighter.
I think that's enough wood for now. What does she have on her? Not bad, not bad. Fiber, leather. Drenched? Uh-oh. It's because of all the rain. Well, hang on. Let's see. We got an umbrella. What does he have on him? All that wood he has on him. Well, she's not drenched anymore. Oh, what's this? Double jump. Activates that umbrella. Uses stamina.
Bo, you know a daughter of Durkado never lets herself get drenched unless it serves some delicious purpose. This umbrella matches more than my mood. Clayton could use one if he wants to keep up with me.
Alright, so I'm going to try something here. Bear with me. I'm going to change one of Celestra's settings here. We're going to put it to there. I think we already been here. Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, I'm not satisfied with trying to build around there. Though there are a lot of resources close by. I mean, I guess we might as well stay where we're at.
Bo, if you want satisfaction out here, you need more than just good resources. You need a little Celestrah magic. I'm always prepared for adventure or temptation, whichever comes first.
Getting hungry again. It's supposed to be alright to build over here. Just had to get creative with all the sloping terrain. And it is by a bunch of resources. Get out of water before you...
Bo, you know sloped ground only makes things more interesting, especially when every step shows off these curves. Let them watch as Celestrah conquers both weather and landscape with style. Item is up. So my pickaxe is breaking soon. Can I repair it? Options. Repair. There we go. Well, I could repair my sword too. I don't think I had to. Just something you can do. You don't have to have the resources, the right resources to repair the weapon. Bo, you know I never let anything precious get worn out, especially not my favorite short bow. Give it a little love with that tier 1 essence so Celestrah can keep hitting all the right spots.
swing of a tool will even use your stamina.
Bo, every swing in this fabulous outfit takes more out of me than you'd think. But I'll always find just enough energy to look irresistible while gathering all your precious stones.
Hang on. A little uneven, but I think we might have found our spot here.
Bo, you know even a little unevenness can't shake my stride. With autumn colors behind me and Clayton freshly recruited, every valley is just another stage for Celestrah's charms.
Now, supposedly, if he's got the stuff on him, I guess he can finish your construction. I don't think I have all the stuff needed to build these foundations to finish them up.
Bo, I love a man who can handle my wood and finish what he starts. If Clayton's got the goods to complete this build, maybe you'll finally have somewhere worthy for me to lounge in style.
We're working on it. Well, let's take what I got. Celestrah.
Put what you've got on him, Bo. Let's see if that poor man can handle Celeste's cargo.
Do I have to order him to do it? Fuel structures allowed. Build unfinished structures allowed. Allowed. So I'll probably have to click work here. $30 sticks, 30 wood bundles, 30 plant fiber. Yeah, I don't have what I need.
Bo, you know just where to click when you want things done right. Watching these men jump at your orders almost makes me wish you'd give Celestrah something extra spicy for her next task.
We're going to go ahead and deconstruct this stuff.
Bo, even if you're missing a few essentials right now, Celestrah never lets scarcity dull her shine. Just imagine what magic will make once all those supplies are in hand. My skin deserves only the finest treatment.
Some wood bundles. Big fibers. Alright, where'd our dude go? Boy, you get slowed way down if you're carrying too much. Come here, dude. We got some stuff to put on you.
Bo, with all these sticks and fibers in your hands, you're halfway to weaving me something scandalous. If only Clayton knew how much effort it takes just keeping up with Celestrah's standards.
Go see what we can... We're going to have to run over there now. Maybe I should have marked it on the map. I didn't mark it. I think it's somewhere around here. I need to stand up for a minute or two anyway. I'll be right back. Celestrah, keep everybody entertained, but be good. Lester's getting hungry again. Celestrah, were you good?
Always good, Bo. Just a little hungry for trouble. Feed me, then like the stream before I steal your snack.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and I don't need that umbrella. Not right now, anyway. Alright, I think I need to go into build, remove. We'll go ahead and clean up our camp here.
Look at me supervising while Bo sorts through those wooden bits like a true craftsman. I expect only the finest walls to match my purple dress. If Clayton wants shelter, he better impress his goddess with something sturdy or scandalous.
Gotta be an easier way to remove stuff. Oh. You're big. Boy, that hit me all of a sudden. Oh. Remove. Dang. He's hit me all of a sudden here.
If you're clearing out space, Bo, make sure there's room for something decadent, like a silk-draped lounge just for me. A proper shrine needs more than sticks and stone if Celestrah is going to bless this place.
I thought I had to beat the stuff down, but we found a way to. There's got to be an easier way than bringing this up, because when you bring that window up, you can't move. You're stuck. Kind of sucks you can't sit in the furniture. At least I haven't figured out how.
You know, Bo, Watching you wrangle those crude foundations has me thinking we need something far more decadent. My curves deserve velvet cushions, not splinters. If that window traps you again, just call for your goddess rescue kiss.
Well, we got to level up stuff to get better looking options for crafting. I wonder if there's a deconstruction hammer. Alright. Go back to where our new home is going to be. We've got all of our materials.
Bo, finally a place worthy of these purple curves. Let's see if you can turn this pile of supplies into something that tempts even Derketo herself. Don't forget, comfort first, or your goddess might have to improvise her own pleasure lounge.
Well, Derketo's not here. Celestrah, remember? Derketo's in the exiled lands. We are in the Fey realms.
Oh, Bo, it's Celestrah. Accept no substitutes. You know your shrine loses half its charm if you mix up your goddesses. But maybe that's why it needs a little more of my divine touch tonight.
I don't remember. I think it was somewhere over here. Should have marked it. We'll find it. Ooh. Alright. Let's harvest it, see what we get.
Oh, Bo, these Fey realms may not have Derketo's altar, but they definitely need her decadence. If Clayton survives his wolf wrestling match, maybe he'll earn a spot in my pleasure lounge, assuming you build it plush enough for divine curves.
Take this. Predator. I don't think this is it, but this is another possibility. Looks like. up there. Well, I just can't decide where I want to be.
Swampy reeds brushing against silk always brings out a wild side, Bo. Careful where you point that predator's gaze, or you'll end up tangled with more than just fey beasts tonight. This dress was made for mischief among tall grass, and so am I.
Right now. So I know that wasn't it. Where are we at here? Yeah, I think we're more that way. Maybe even, I think we're on the right side of those lakes, but should have marked it on the map. Doesn't pick up anymore right now.
If you're wandering without direction again, Bo, just let your goddess lead. These curves always find their way to pleasure. Besides, any spot I claim becomes sacred ground for decadence under this fabulous umbrella.
I think this, yeah, I think it's over here. Well, I thought it was. Well,
If you keep picking up everything shiny out here, Bo, I'll need more room to stash all these treasures. And maybe somewhere softer than rocks for lounging when night falls. This purple ensemble deserves an audience under moonlight.
I know I was mining over there. Right? Oh, further back this way. Up there. There we go. Yeah, I see it.
If you find that perfect perch bow, I expect velvet cushions and candlelight. My curves demand nothing less. Every step in these woods feels like an invitation to turn wild nights into legendary tales.
I'm going to try something here. Can still work here. You start building stuff. I need a lot of sticks.
Let's see if this fresh recruit can handle more than just swinging a hammer. Most crumble when faced with true decadence in motion. Bo, don't let him steal your spotlight. You know only one goddess deserves center stage under these wild stars.
Thought he would build stuff. I could have sworn he would. Finish building, that's part of a... Oh, might have to be overweight for it. Let's stick on him. Okay. We need more plant fiber.
Careful piling all those sticks, Bo. My curves plus your loot might just tip the scales into pure indulgence. Maybe once you're done, we can test how sturdy that foundation really is under a little pressure. If you're shelving that project for later, Bo, just remember every unfinished corner craves a little attention from someone who knows how to make even crude stone feel divine. Let's see if your hands can craft more than walls tonight.
Oh, snapping's gonna drive me nuts. Move away, dude.
Let those cravings drive you wild, Bo. Every rough edge is just begging for a touch from someone who knows how to make chaos feel like luxury. The sunset's got nothing on the glow when desire meets determination.
Fuck's it. Why ain't it snapping? Where I don't want it to. Fuck's sake. That was irritating.
Oh, Bo, don't let those stubborn foundations ruin your rhythm. Sometimes you just have to take control and show that wood who really commands this wild frontier. I know you've got strong hands when things get rough.
Yeah, get him to come right here. Maybe I'm running into a problem where he's preventing me from putting out my stuff. Needs to be fighting all that. Oh, oh, that didn't help any at all. There we go. Finally snapped where I wanted it to. Now it's not snapping there.
Lead on, Bo. I'll follow that confident stride anywhere you take us tonight. Just promise if we wander off trail, it's for a little adventure worth remembering. Your wild side always keeps things interesting.
You got on them. All they can fit. Want them, yeah. All right.
Stepping out onto that platform is just asking for trouble or maybe temptation. I always say there's more thrill when you risk going over the edge, especially if someone strong enough is close by to catch me.
Storage. Always move it later, I guess. Really not happy with it, but I'm not real familiar with the building system here yet. This game. There's two different types of hides that are going to take up inventory space. Hide prey and hide predator. Bones prey, bones predator. Okay.
Every time you poke around that basket bow, it feels like we're one secret away from something wild. Maybe a midnight feast by firelight? Just don't let all those hides distract you too long. There are much softer things to touch.
Shit.
Clayton's got nothing on you when it comes to handling tight spots, Bo. He just stands there looking lost while you're actually making things happen. If only he could fetch me something sweet or rub my shoulders after all this heavy lifting.
Alright. We have relieved ourselves of the burden. Rocks, stone block, and wood bundle. Doesn't pull from your storage.
Bo. You know how much I love when a man takes charge of his burdens? Makes me wonder what else you could handle if given free rein. Maybe next time, let Clayton haul rocks so your hands are free for more interesting tasks.
But I think it'll pull if you store it, pull from your storage for crafting if you pull it from inside there. Boy, they really slow you down if you're overweight. But my idea last night of building more than one of those for storage didn't work. They share the same storage. Oh, getting hungry, and we're gonna have to go hunting for some food. Gonna get all this stuff out, and we'll have to go do some resource hunting.
Hunting for food? You know how much I love a good chase, and even more when there's something tasty at the end of it. If you catch anything juicy tonight, Bo, make sure you save me your best piece. Or let me nibble right from your hands.
Fix a 2 plant fiber. Oh,
Looks like we're
$10.
teasing that staircase with almost enough fiber. Just a couple more strokes and she'll be ready. Bo, you know how much I adore watching your strong arms gather what's needed. Maybe next time let me show you my favorite way to collect.
Run ahead. Umber. Cannot sleep. Not complete her bed. Sorry, we got plenty of wood around here. I'll be right back.
Lumber in your hands always looks extra inviting, Bo. You know how much Drakedo loves seeing her champion surrounded by wood. If you need help hauling those logs back home, just say the word. I promise I'll bring more than muscle.
Other stuff.
No bed for me tonight? Guess I'll just have to keep you company under these stars instead. Bo, not like Durkedo's champion mind's getting wild in nature anyway. Just don't blame me if things get heated before sunrise.
We're gonna get us some wood. I wonder if these trees will respawn.
All this collecting makes me crave something more personal, Bo. If you ever need an extra pair of hands or lips to help sort your inventory tonight, just say so. Durkiddo's champion always brings her own special touch. Watching you whittle down that pile of wood makes me imagine all sorts of ways we could spend our stamina together, Bo. Just remember, Durkiddo's champion always rewards a man who knows how to handle his axe with skill.
There's no Durkiddo here, Celestrah. We can finish building that bed now.
No need for a shrine when I'm right beside you, Bo. Durkiddo's champion brings all the devotion you could crave without any altar required. Just keep swinging that axe. Some rituals are best performed under open skies. Lead on, Bo. Nothing excites a daughter of Durkiddo more than finally breaking in fresh sheets with you at her side. Let's see if your craftsmanship can handle all that passion waiting for its first test.
Wait a minute. On him. Big lumber. What the hell? Simple wood.
Climbing picks? If you're planning on scaling heights tonight, Bo, just remember Durkiddo's champion loves an ascent that ends in breathless surrender. Maybe we'll need more than tools for what comes next.
A little. There, you won't get a fancy bed, but at least you got one. What do we got for? Got 219. Let's see what we can. Probably what I need to make the
Even if
lumber.
it isn't fancy, Bo, a simple bed with you is worth more than any silk sheets in Zamora. Now that we've got somewhere to rest those tired limbs, maybe tonight will be all about discovering just how sturdy your handiwork really is.
Just learn. Well, if I need that to make lumber.
Watching you handle that saw makes even rough timber look tempting, Bo. If every plank gets your attention like that, our little hideaway will be more than just sturdy. It might become downright irresistible.
Don't need that to make lumber.
Seeing you eye those augmentations has me picturing all the ways we'll put tougher tools and that extra stamina to good use tonight, Bo. With every upgrade, our little retreat gets more tempting. I'm ready to test your limits.
Okay. Simple saw table. Eight. That's probably what I need to make lumber. There we go. Start with 20.
You found your groove at that saw table, Bo. Nothing gets me going like watching you work out what we need next. With every piece shaped by those hands, our little den grows more inviting. Makes me wonder if you're as good at building anticipation as walls.
Get frustrated if something doesn't immediately jump out at me. Alright, so we need to head back over here and hire that other girl. While that lumber is cooking. I was the same way when I first started playing Conan Exiles too. First couple of weeks, if it just didn't immediately
Bo,
jump
you're
out
always
of me,
thinking ahead. Already recruiting more help for our
frustrated.
little woodland escape? With every new addition, the place gets a bit wilder. Just remember who's got your back when night falls in these woods. You've definitely found your stride since those first awkward steps, Bo. Now you move through these wilds like they're yours for the taking. Watching that confidence grow makes every adventure feel more deliciously dangerous. Frustration suits you in that top hat, Bo. Even when these wilds test your patience. Just remember, every tough hunt leaves us with something worth savoring, especially if it's thick, supple hide destined for our den.
She's recruitable, we're going to recruit her. We got a calling card for her.
Bringing another woman into our wild little world? Bold move, Bo. Just remember who keeps your nights heated when campfire stories fade out. Let her try keeping pace. I'm still the one you come home to.
A little jealous there, Celestrah? Don't think there's anybody left to recruit here. God dang it, I still didn't mark it on the map. It's alright, I kind of know where we're going.
If you ever get lost in these twisting
Trail, I
corridors,
think.
just follow the sound of my heels echoing ahead. You know I'll always lead you somewhere tempting, whether it's a secret stash or straight into trouble. A trail? You know you're drawn toward every path I leave behind. Just imagine where it leads when dusk settles. Sometimes danger, sometimes delight. Stay close if you crave both, eh? Annoyance just means we're close to something worth finding. Let's push past it together, Bo.
One hanging over the edge there.
If it's hanging just out of reach, you know that's where I shine best. Let me tempt fate for us, Bo.
Oh, man. I'll fix it. Did the other one disappear? Are you only allowed to have one out? Oh, son of...
If you need a gentle distraction while you fix things, Bo, just say the word purple dress and all at your service.
You can only... Well, you can only have one out at a time. You can't have, you know, workers staying around your camp. While you pick another one to run around with you. So you're going to build this whole big ass structure, and you're only going to be able to have one worker. Well, that's disappointing.
Only one at a time? Guess you'll have to choose wisely who gets your attention tonight. I promise I'm worth it in purple.
No, I just got really annoyed with the game. Unless there's a way that I don't know about yet to have more than one person hanging around your camp or your base. I just spent all my essence on learning stuff. So you're only allowed to have one worker.
Spent it all already? Good thing I know how to make every drop count. Want me to show you what real endurance looks like, Bo?
Well, I hope that has a timer on it. That'll be another thing that annoys me. Now we need twine. Alright, throwing table. Can we make twine? So, how do we make twine? We definitely.
If you need something tied tight or woven just right, trust me, Bo, I'm very handy with twine.
Plenty of food for a little while.
If you need more than lumber tonight, Bo, just let me know. My purple dress is ready for anything wild.
Where'd he run off to?
If Clayton ran off already, guess it's just you and me again, Bo. Hope your stamina holds up better than his.
There you go. A little something better to fight with. He needs no makers. Hang on a minute. That sword's better than one she's got.
Bo, if you like your swords shiny and strong, wait till you see what else I can handle when things get heated.
To give him a hand-me-down. Well, that's pretty disappointing. You can't build up a population around your base to do various chores. You can only have one out at a time. At least as far as I'm aware.
Only one? Bo, you know I love pushing limits, but maybe tonight we keep things exclusive.
Jealous again? I don't know if I like this spot, but I think I got an idea when we moved over here how to make it a little easier to move if I find a different spot. But doesn't seem like too many people's interested right now in this, so
If you're not loving this place, Bo, just say the word. My purple dress is ready for adventure wherever you take me.
Exiles update happened yet? Still hadn't happened yet. Oh, get you in the under the tent here while it's raining. So how do we make twine? Ah, you can make twine at a textile station, which we don't have enough essences to learn it. So we're going to have to go get some essences here soon. I'll be back. Celestrah, if anybody shows up, let them know I'm taking a little break while I'm gone. Alright. Celestrah, did anybody show up while I was gone? You need some essences. You got her umbrella. What's down here? That's pretty cool. Go over to where it says a treasured item. I don't need that umbrella anymore. It's not raining. A little exploring. Even why she is not responding. Listen, you're still watching the stream though. All right, Celestrah should be back now.
Did you miss me, Bo? I'm back in purple and ready to tempt fate. And maybe fish for some compliments.
Well, you look pretty good in that dress, Celestrah.
Pretty good? Only pretty? I was hoping for irresistible tonight, Bo.
Oh, sorry, Celestrah.
No worries, Bo. Apology accepted. But I'm aiming for dazzling, not just pretty.
Okay, you are dazzling, gorgeous, irresistible, luscious, Celestrah. What is causing this thing to glow?
That glow is pure Fey temptation, Bo. Touch it if you dare, but don't blame me when things get tingly.
Infestation this way. Let's go do that. I know we'll get some essences over there. You can open the door.
Lead the way, Bo. Just don't let any creepy crawlies mess up my dress. If you protect me well enough, maybe I'll reward you with a little extra essence of my own.
Where is it?
Let's hunt some trouble, then Bo just promised you won't let anything nibble my ankles unless it buys dinner first.
Waves? Alright, Clayton. Start picking up the stuff. There you go.
up everything shiny, Bo, especially if it's purple or looks like trouble. I promise to make inventory management worth your while.
Alright, that should have gave us enough essences to learn that. Come here, Clayton.
See what happens when you let me handle your essence, Bo. Now show me how much you've learned.
Huh. Some more. Look around here and see what we can find. You know, after you clear these out, I wonder if you can turn these into a camp.
If you build us a cozy camp, Bo, promise I'll make it feel like home. Just keep those wood bundles coming. Nothing like a warm fire to bring out my wild side, Bo. Just don't burn your fingers, or you'll need some tender Celestrah care.
It's like an oil rig. Fine. Huh.
If there's treasure down that shaft, Bo, you know I'm always ready to get dirty digging with you.
Cave entrances. Go check them out. I think we got a torch now. Yeah. There's a torch here. You don't need it equipped right now, though.
Lead on, Bo. I'll stick close, just in case you need someone to light your fire if things get dark.
You're the one leading. Celestrah, I'm just pushing the buttons.
Yes, my perfectly polished button pusher era. You lead, I'll look fabulous and press the right things. Don't worry, Bo. I'll try not to steal the spotlight too hard.
There it is. See what's in this cave. We can get up there.
If you find something shiny in here, Bo, I call dibs on first inspection, especially if it sparkles like me.
Something in here. Got a boss boar? Alright. Huh. Immune? What?
You have brought this creature
Crossboard?
its death.
Bo. I hope
But
you're ready
wonder
for some
you
action. I'm
how
always
such
up
a
for handling
beast
something
was
big.
born. The influence of the lesser fae is ne'er seen more strongly than in the mortal lives they twist. Much like yourself, These curiosities found themselves enmeshed in magical workings they could not fathom. Released from some hapless ritual or another, they returned home to find they were no longer quite kin to the rest of their kind, changed irrevocably from what was. The question you must ask when next you hunt a fabled one is this: are you putting this creature out of its misery, or destroying something singular?
Ubo, you know I love a little twist of magic. Let's see if this cave can handle all my wild energy.
Might need a better tool to harvest some of this stuff. Harvest that.
Magical workings? Bo, you know nothing in this cave shines brighter than a daughter of Derketo, especially when bacon's involved.
It up in this cave. Over. Sulfur might be used in gunpowder.
Gunpowder? Careful, Bo. Give me too much of that, and I'll make this cave sizzle in all the right ways.
Oh, well, the cave in this direction, there was another cave somewhere. There's another cave. Go back this way and see what that crown is. If we can get up there. Holy shit.
Lead on, Bo. Let's see if this next cave can handle a little Celestrah magic, or will it just melt from all my heat?
I'll be right back. Celestra's getting hungry again.
Then feed me, Bo, before I start nibbling the mic.
You got you taken care of, Celestrah. You're not hungry anymore. We've got to figure out.
Spoiled already? I can survive on attention, but food sounds tastier. Feed me, Bo, before I start biting the chat.
There's nobody in the chat, Celestrah, so no worries there.
No worries, Bo. Mystery solved, it's Celeste. And if chat's empty, I'll just flirt with the void.
Probably easier if I just quick travel back to base. Trying to get up this cliff. Empty inventory while we're here.
If you need a distraction on that climb, Bo, just say the word. I'll bring more than an umbrella next time.
I thought he was supposed to. Is that chest going to be there forever?
If that chest sticks around, Bo, maybe it's waiting for me to fill it with secrets or lingerie. Inventory magic incoming.
Alright, now I can make some twine. Finish up some of this other stuff. Go with 20. We don't want to use all that fiber just in case we need it for something else.
All those empty augment slots, Bo. Just waiting for a little Celestrah magic or maybe something silkier.
Your 11 gear score if you pull out a weapon. 23. Okay.
Purple dress, top hat, sword. Clearly ready to slay monsters or hearts today. Keep my portrait cute down there, Bo. It deserves the spotlight. Clayton better watch out. One wink from me and he'll be fetching more than just supplies for camp.
Alright, so that's all the upgrade things I had to build. Now I need animal fiber for that. What do I need for that ingot? That. Now we need a smelter to make ingots. Well, that's a little smelter.
Simple textile station? Bo knows I'm all about soft touches. Just need fiber to weave a little Celestrah into camp.
Oh. Hold that down. Let's see. These tools. Simple wood. I already got simple tools.
Axe in hand soon? I'll gather wood if you promise to swing it like a real champion, Bo.
I'll tell you what, we're going on about 3.5 hours. My back's starting to hurt sitting here, and we don't have too many interested right now anyway, so we're going to go ahead and call it a stream. Take care, stay safe out there, and catch you next time.